What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another comic book review video where I say words and you, the beautiful people, listen. It is I, your crazy Nicolas Cage, your steward of Gondor, your genius, billionaire playboy, basic YouTuber philanthropist, SuperCliff. And would you kindly hit that like and subscribe button for every little bit helps in this majestic YouTube world. And today, folks, we are back at it with Star Wars, Darth Vader, issue number 11, written by Greg Pak and drawn by this guy. Names are still hard. Also, in case you guys need a reminder as to what's going on within the Darth Vader series, then go down to the bottom of this video's description and check out the links. There you can get all the updates and recaps of past issues. And now, without further ado, let's get weird, as our story picks up immediately after issue 10, on the Sith planet of EXEGOL, where we see a terrified OCHI of Bestoon running over to Emperor Palpatine, alerting the Sith Lord that Vader is coming. But don't worry, OCHI, because this is Darth Sidious, Lord of the Sith, the galaxy's greatest conman. Dude's already aware that his jaded apprentice is en route to kick his ass, and soon, Vader's voice calls out to Sidious, issuing forth a challenge. In response, Palpatine begins to laugh, saying that he left him weak and broken on the burning shores of Mustafar, and wonders as to what that has taught him. And as we pan away from Palpatine, we see Vader riding a giant Sith Kraken, proclaiming that he wants to see his master's face when he teaches him to fear. But before Vader can install fear, two giant crab monsters pop out from the ground and begin to attack Vader and his Kraken steed. Now, fortunately, Vader's beast is able to literally choke the crab monsters to death, thanks to its tentacles. However, this display of defiance doesn't matter because the Emperor taps into the Force and forces the Kraken to suffocate itself using its own tentacles. And in a matter of moments, the Kraken kills itself. However, Vader is able to survive this fall, and once our Sith Lord lands, he begins to follow the Emperor, who is shown to be retreating within the Sith pyramid. But as Vader pursues his master, Sidious begins to mentally torture Vader, reminding Vader that though he talks big about fear, he forgets that fear begins with pain. And as Vader progresses through the pyramid, he comes across the cloning operations, which we saw in Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. And hey, would you look at that? It's Luke Skywalker's hand. That's pretty creepy and gross. Suddenly, Vader is confronted by Palpatine's abominations. And yeah, I'm gonna give these guys a name. Sith Urukai. I'm tapping myself in the back right now. Anyways, these Sith Uruks begin wielding their electro staffs and begin to attack Darth Vader. And Vader, our boy, is getting his butt kicked during the skirmish. However, Vader is able to use the Force to bring down rubble to take out his opponents. But wait, there's more. Because next we see a legion of Sith cultists whom are all wielding daggers. Ooh. Plus, Palpatine's words continue to antagonize Vader's mind. And so, as the cultists begin to attack Vader, our Sith Lord deactivates his lightsaber because, remember guys, this is Darth Vader. Dude's got a plan for everything. And with that, Vader easily taps into the Force, taking control of all the cultists' daggers, and sends their weapons through their chests, killing all of them. As Vader continues making his way, OCHI of Bestoon is trying his damnedest to calm Vader down, telling Vader that he has to see reason, and that he can't possibly win against the Emperor, and that his best bet is to come with him and to broker some sort of deal. Suddenly, both characters approach Palpatine's last secret, and this is where we see the Emperor's hidden fleet of Star Destroyers. But remember, these are not your typical Star Destroyers. These bad boys are each equipped with a cannon that has the power to destroy an entire planet. Ooh. Now, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Have you guys ever wondered how the Sith managed to come across this technological achievement, providing the ability to conjure up enough energy to destroy a planet? Well, check it, because as both Vader and OCHI make their way through the underground facility, the two eventually come across a building showcasing intense rays of red from its interior. Therefore, something powerful is clearly housed within. And so once the two enter, it's revealed that the source of the fleet's cannons comes from a giant stockpile of kyber crystals, the living mineral that powers every lightsaber. Now, when it comes to powering a lightsaber, each saber uses just the tiniest shard of kyber crystal. However, in order to power up the cannons of Palpatine's fleet, a mountain of kyber crystal is needed to be harvested. Following this revelation, the mound of kyber crystals begin to scream, thereby unleashing a wave of energy. And it's sort of like the Ark of the Covenant, except minus the melting of faces. And though it's not as powerful as the Ark of the Covenant, it still causes some damage, as you see it burn everything within its vicinity, including OCHI of Bestoon's eyes, thereby explaining as to why in Rise of Skywalker, the Sith assassin is shown to have cybernetic eyes. Despite all the pain and anger issuing forth, Vader continues to endure, making his way forward. Palpatine then appears, informing Vader that what he sees is unlimited power, beyond what Vader knows power to be. Palpatine then recites the teachings of the Sith Code: pain, fear, anger, and power. A path which Vader has chosen before, and a path which he will need to choose again, if he is to share in the Emperor's power. Vader then receives a vision, depicting the events on Cloud City. However, the roles are reversed, showcasing Vader in Luke's position and Luke in his. Luke then offers his hand, saying that together, they can destroy the Emperor and rule the galaxy. And so, it's with all of that where we see Darth Vader rejoining his master, rejoining the dark side. Star Wars Darth Vader issue number 11 was a good issue. However, if I'm to be completely honest, this issue's conclusion definitely felt rushed. The issue came across as if the story needed to hurry up because War of the Bounty Hunters is coming. And that's cool and all, I get it. Every story needs a conclusion. However, I don't like it when a current story that is being told pretty good suffers due to the fact that the quote machine needs to keep going. In addition, the Sith Kraken in this issue was taken out way too easily. And if that was to be the case from the arc's inception, in the beginning, like in the writer's room or whatnot, then why even include it? Why not just focus more so on the torture aspect and the manipulation Palpatine is conducting on Vader? Also, they made Palpatine way too powerful in this. Yes, Palpatine is very powerful. There's no denying that. But the thing about the Emperor that works so well for his character isn't the fact that he's an amazing lightsaber duelist or the fact that he manifests so much Force energy. It's the fact that he can manipulate his pawns, thereby turning pawns into slaves. And I think that's where his true power resides. Something in which I think all of us Star Wars fans can agree on. Like, the dude knows when to come across as your grandpa while also planning to manifest his control onto people. Now, with all that said, hot damn. Greg Pak knows how to write the Emperor. Legit. Throughout this entire issue, the Emperor is portrayed as such an asshole. Good job, Greg Pak. The art in this is also fantastic, and something I noticed especially towards the issue's end is the use of the color red. It's everywhere, and it's used to great effect, symbolizing the themes of hatred, vengeance, as well as death. Overall, though the issue's conclusion felt rushed, at the end of the day, our cast of characters were still portrayed within their character. Plus, Greg Pak was able to expand more on the Sith cult in areas which Episode 9 didn't. Star Wars Darth Vader issue 11 gets a 7.5 out of 10.